Chosen ones, you won. Heaven is sending your lifetime partner. A gentle but powerful moment is unfolding in your life right now, and the heart that truly belongs beside yours is already being prepared by heaven with quiet care and perfect timing. This moment carries a deep meaning that should not be missed, because the love that God prepares is never ordinary and never rushed by the noise of the world. Something precious is moving toward you, something shaped by patience, healing, and divine understanding. If your spirit feels even the smallest spark of hope while hearing these words, take a moment to write "yes" in the comments. That simple act becomes a quiet declaration that your heart still believes in the goodness God has planned for you. There were days when loneliness felt heavier than expected, and there were nights when the silence around you seemed louder than any voice. Yet through every moment of uncertainty, the loving eyes of Jesus Christ remained upon your journey with unwavering compassion. The path that looked slow was never forgotten by heaven, and every delay carried a purpose meant to protect your heart from the wrong connections that could have stolen your peace. If you truly trust that God is guiding every step of your life, even when the road feels uncertain, write 1111 in the comments. While listening to these words, allow your heart to slow down and receive the quiet comfort of knowing that God's love always arrives at the right moment. The partner heaven is preparing for you will not enter your life by accident or confusion, but through a meeting shaped by grace and divine timing. Before continuing further, take a small moment to gently show your support by liking the video, because that simple action helps this encouraging voice reach someone else who may be quietly waiting for hope tonight. The story unfolding for you began long before this present day, long before the disappointments and the moments that made you wonder if true companionship would ever arrive. God saw every tear that remained hidden behind your smiles, and Jesus understood every quiet prayer whispered in moments when your heart longed for someone who would walk beside you with honesty and devotion. Heaven never ignored those prayers, because each one was gathered with tenderness and placed into a promise that would unfold at the perfect moment. Many people experience relationships that teach them painful lessons about trust, patience, and self-worth. These lessons are never signs of failure in the eyes of God. Instead, they become gentle preparations that shape the heart into something stronger, wiser, and capable of receiving a love that truly reflects divine care. The person heaven is sending toward you is also walking through their own journey of healing, learning, and quiet growth. God does not unite two hearts until both have learned the importance of kindness, humility, and faith. This divine preparation is why the meeting between chosen partners often feels calm rather than overwhelming, peaceful rather than confusing. When heaven connects two souls meant to walk together, there is a quiet recognition that does not need loud explanations. The presence of that person will feel like coming home after a long journey through unfamiliar roads. Your patience has not been wasted during the seasons when you felt alone or misunderstood. Each moment shaped your heart in ways that made it ready to receive a relationship built on trust and respect. Jesus gently watched your endurance, knowing that the love designed for you would bring peace rather than chaos, reassurance rather than doubt. There are people who rush into connections that appear bright at the beginning but slowly drain their strength and joy. God protects chosen hearts from such paths, even when the waiting period feels longer than expected. What feels like delay is often divine protection, guiding you away from emotional storms that would have taken away the quiet happiness meant for your life. The partner heaven is sending will carry a spirit that values kindness more than pride and faith more than temporary pleasure. This person will understand the importance of walking through life with honesty and compassion. Their presence will bring a gentle warmth that encourages your spirit rather than confusing your thoughts. Together, both of you will build a connection rooted in patience and mutual care, something that grows stronger through understanding rather than fading through misunderstandings. The love shaped by God always carries a calm strength that supports both hearts through life's changing seasons. Jesus teaches that love, guided by faith, becomes a safe place where both people grow closer to God while supporting one another. This kind of partnership is not only about shared happiness, but also about shared spiritual growth. Each person becomes a source of encouragement for the other during difficult days and a companion during moments of quiet gratitude. Your story is moving toward that kind of union now, even if the exact moment has not yet appeared before your eyes. Heaven continues, preparing circumstances that will gently guide your paths closer together. Sometimes these meetings happen in simple places during ordinary moments, yet the meaning behind them carries the fingerprints of divine planning. The beauty of God's guidance is that it never forces hearts together in confusion. Instead, it creates a peaceful understanding where both people recognize the blessing unfolding before them. Their connection grows slowly and naturally, allowing trust and affection to deepen without fear. When the right person enters your life, you will notice something different from past experiences. There will be no pressure to change who you are or hide the parts of your heart shaped by past struggles. Instead, your spirit will feel accepted and valued exactly as God created it. This connection will remind you that love, blessed by heaven, carries a gentle rhythm, like a calm river flowing steadily toward a beautiful destination. There will be moments of laughter, quiet conversations filled with understanding, and shared faith that strengthens your bond through every season. A 7-second brainwave approach, previously limited to elite groups and stored in classified files, is now available to everyone, and many call it the 30-second miracle. Researchers claim it stimulates a dormant brain center associated with prosperity and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it is removed from the internet again. God's plan for companionship reflects His deep desire for people to support one another through life's joys and challenges. The partner prepared for you will not only celebrate your victories, but also stand beside you during moments when the road becomes difficult. Their presence will bring reassurance that you are never walking alone again. Jesus always encourages relationships that reflect patience, forgiveness, and kindness. These qualities will naturally appear in the partnership heaven is guiding toward you. Every conversation, every shared experience, and every moment of understanding will become another piece of a bond designed to last. The journey ahead will include peaceful mornings filled with gratitude and evenings where both hearts reflect on the blessings God continues placing in your lives. Together, you will create a life shaped by compassion and faith, reminding each other that love guided by God becomes a powerful light in the world. Heaven celebrates when two people come together with pure intentions and grateful hearts. Your story is moving toward that celebration now, even if the final moment of meeting still waits quietly in the near future. Jesus understands the deep human desire to be known, valued, and loved without conditions. This desire was placed inside the human heart by God Himself, not as a weakness, but as a reflection of divine love. The longing for a faithful partner is not something that should bring shame or doubt, because it is part of the way God designed people to share life together with care and respect. When this longing is carried with faith, it becomes a quiet prayer that heaven hears with tenderness. Many seasons of life feel uncertain because the heart hopes for companionship while the days continue to pass quietly. During those times, it may feel as though the world is moving forward while your own story stands still. Yet, heaven never abandons those seasons. God uses them to build strength inside you, shaping your spirit into something calm, patient, and deeply understanding. A heart that has learned patience becomes capable of receiving a love that is steady and sincere. Without those lessons, many people accept relationships that bring temporary excitement but leave behind lasting wounds. God protects chosen hearts from these painful patterns by allowing time to reveal what truly matters. The person heaven is sending toward you is not arriving with confusion or empty promises. This individual is learning the same quiet lessons about faith, kindness, and humility that your own heart has been learning. While you walk through your present days, that person is also growing, healing, and preparing for a meeting that heaven already sees. When two people shaped by faith finally cross paths, their connection feels different from anything they have known before. There is no overwhelming pressure to prove anything or impress one another with temporary displays. Instead, a peaceful understanding begins to grow slowly, like a seed planted in fertile soil. That peaceful beginning becomes the foundation of something lasting. Conversations feel natural and honest, and the time shared together brings comfort rather than uncertainty. The heart recognizes the calm presence of someone who values the same gentle truths about life and faith. If your spirit believes that God is preparing a relationship that brings peace rather than confusion, write Amen in the comments. The love that heaven prepares is never rushed by impatience or shaped by selfish desires. It grows through respect, trust, and a shared understanding of God's guidance. Both people slowly discover that their lives carry similar hopes for kindness, stability, and spiritual growth. In that relationship, Jesus becomes the quiet center that keeps both hearts grounded. Faith creates a bond that reaches deeper than temporary emotions, allowing love to grow through understanding and forgiveness. When challenges appear, the presence of faith becomes a steady light, guiding both people back toward patience and compassion. Your journey toward this partnership has included moments of disappointment that may have made your heart question whether true companionship would ever arrive. Those moments were not wasted in the eyes of heaven. They were lessons that taught your spirit the difference between temporary affection and genuine devotion. Through those experiences, you learned to value honesty, kindness, and emotional safety. These qualities are exactly what God wants to place at the center of your future relationship. The partner being guided toward you carries those same values within their heart. This meeting will not feel like a sudden storm of overwhelming emotions. Instead, it will feel like a calm sunrise after a long night. The warmth of understanding will slowly brighten your days, and the presence of this person will bring quiet reassurance to your life. You will notice the way they listen carefully to your thoughts and experiences. They will not dismiss your past or ignore the journey that shaped you into the person you are today. Instead, they will respect the strength that grew inside you during those difficult seasons. That respect becomes the beginning of trust. Trust grows slowly but powerfully, creating a bond that cannot be easily shaken by misunderstandings or outside pressures. Together you will learn the beauty of supporting one another through life's changing moments. God designed companionship as a place where two people encourage one another to grow stronger in faith and kindness. The right partner will not compete with your spiritual journey, but will walk beside you in that path with humility and gratitude. There will be days filled with simple joy, such as quiet conversations, shared laughter, and peaceful evenings reflecting on the blessings God continues placing in your lives. Those moments will remind you that true happiness often appears in the quiet spaces of everyday life. Your relationship will not be built on perfection, because no human connection can exist without moments of misunderstanding. What makes this partnership special is the willingness both hearts carry to forgive, learn, and grow together, with patience. Jesus teaches that love becomes stronger when it is rooted in compassion and humility. These qualities will guide both of you as you learn how to navigate life side by side. Each challenge will become an opportunity to strengthen your bond rather than weaken it. What if abundance could be activated from within your own mind through a powerful sound frequency once kept in classified files? Specialists say this signal naturally draws opportunity and financial independence, and many people are already applying it. Click the link in the description and comments now and switch on this hidden brainwave today. There will also be moments when both of you feel grateful simply for the presence of each other. During those quiet reflections, you will recognize how carefully God arranged the path that brought your lives together. Sometimes the meeting between chosen partners happens in a way that feels surprisingly ordinary. It may occur during a simple conversation, a shared moment of kindness, or an unexpected crossing of paths. Yet the meaning behind that meeting carries the deep touch of divine timing. Heaven often works through the most natural circumstances, guiding hearts together without dramatic displays or sudden miracles. The miracle appears in the peaceful connection that slowly grows afterward. Your story is still unfolding, and the chapter that includes your lifetime partner is moving closer with each passing day. God continues guiding both of you toward a moment when your paths will finally meet. Until that day arrives, your heart can rest in the quiet assurance that heaven never forgets the promises placed within your spirit. The love prepared for you carries patience, kindness, and a steady sense of peace that reflects the teachings of Jesus Christ. There will come a time when you look back at your present season and understand why everything happened the way it did. Every delay, every lesson, and every moment of waiting will reveal its purpose with gentle clarity. The partner heaven is sending will not only share your life, but also help you continue growing into the person God designed you to become. Together, your journey will include faith, compassion, and a shared commitment to live with kindness. Your life has already traveled through many seasons that shaped the strength within your spirit. There were times when you learned to stand alone with courage, even when the road felt long and uncertain. Those seasons were not empty spaces in your story. They were the quiet classrooms where God taught your heart, patience, compassion, and the deep value of genuine love. Jesus always understands the silent prayers that people carry inside their hearts. The longing for a partner who brings peace and loyalty is one of those prayers that heaven hears with tenderness. God never ignores such hopes, because companionship rooted in faith reflects the beauty of divine love working through human lives. The person heaven is guiding toward you is also walking through a journey filled with lessons, healing, and quiet spiritual growth. Their story has included moments that prepared them to recognize the value of kindness and honesty in ways they may not have understood before. God shapes both hearts separately before bringing them together, because true unity requires maturity, humility, and faith. When two people prepared by heaven finally meet, their connection often carries a gentle sense of familiarity. It feels as though their hearts recognize something meaningful even before words fully explain it. The presence of that person brings calm rather than confusion, and their kindness feels natural rather than forced. In that peaceful beginning, both hearts slowly learn to trust the goodness unfolding between them. Conversations begin to carry warmth, and shared moments become small reminders that something beautiful is quietly growing. Love, shaped by faith, does not rush forward with impatience. It moves steadily, building a strong foundation that can endure through life's changing seasons. There will be moments when you both discover how similar your hopes for life truly are. You will notice the way they value honesty, compassion, and spiritual guidance just as deeply as you do. These shared values become the pillars that support a lasting relationship filled with mutual respect. The love heaven prepares is not based on appearance, temporary excitement, or the approval of the world around you. Instead, it grows through genuine care for one another's hearts. Each person becomes a safe place for the other, creating an environment where kindness and understanding flourish. If you believe that God is guiding your future toward a relationship built on patience, faith, and quiet devotion, write 1212 in the comments. The beauty of this partnership will appear in many simple moments that might seem ordinary to others. There will be peaceful conversations where both of you share your dreams and reflections about life. There will be evenings when gratitude fills your hearts as you recognize how gently God brought your paths together. Through every experience, Jesus becomes the guiding presence that keeps your connection strong. Faith will remind both of you that love is not only about shared happiness, but also about supporting each other through challenges with compassion and patience. When difficulties appear, your bond will grow stronger through understanding rather than weakened by frustration. There will be times when one of you needs encouragement and reassurance. During those moments, the other will stand beside them with calm strength and kindness. This mutual support becomes one of the most beautiful expressions of love guided by God. The relationship heaven prepares is also filled with respect for each person's individual journey. Your partner will appreciate the experiences that shaped you and the lessons that strengthened your spirit. They will not try to change who you are, but will celebrate the qualities that make your heart unique. In return, you will also recognize the beauty within their character. Their honesty, patience, and compassion will become reasons for deep admiration. As both hearts continue growing together, your connection will develop into a partnership rooted in trust and spiritual understanding. God designed companionship as a shared journey rather than a competition between two individuals. Each person becomes a source of encouragement for the other, helping both lives move forward with hope and purpose. This harmony creates a peaceful environment where love can grow naturally. What if wealth was never about chance, but about a hidden brain signal that stayed buried in classified records? This powerful frequency is now opening doors, attracting fresh opportunities, and transforming lives quickly. Thousands are already using it to bring prosperity into their lives in ways they never imagined possible. Click the link in the description and comments now, and turn on the money-attracting brainwave today. Your story with this person will include moments of laughter that brighten difficult days and quiet reflections that deepen your appreciation for life's blessings. Together, you will learn how simple acts of kindness can strengthen a relationship more than grand gestures ever could. The path you will share may include challenges, because every human relationship experiences moments of misunderstanding or stress. Yet the presence of faith will guide both of you toward patience and forgiveness. Instead of allowing conflict to divide your hearts, you will learn to resolve difficulties through calm communication and mutual respect. Jesus teaches that love becomes stronger when it is nurtured with humility and compassion. These qualities will appear naturally in the relationship heaven prepares for you. Each day spent together will bring new opportunities to practice kindness and gratitude. There will also be moments when both of you pause to reflect on how carefully God arranged your meeting. Looking back at your individual journeys will reveal the quiet ways heaven protected your hearts until the right time arrived. What once felt like delays will begin to look like acts of divine wisdom. Your partner will not only share your life, but will also encourage your spiritual growth. Together, you will continue learning about faith, kindness, and the importance of living with gratitude for every blessing that appears along your path. The future you will build together is filled with peaceful mornings where hope feels alive, and evenings where both hearts rest in quiet contentment. Each shared day becomes another chapter in a story written with patience and guided by the loving hand of God. Heaven rejoices when two people come together with pure intentions and grateful hearts. Your union will become a reflection of that joy, showing how faith can create a bond that brings comfort and stability to both lives. Even now, as these words are reaching your heart, God continues guiding the steps that will eventually lead to your meeting. The story is unfolding quietly but surely, moving closer with every passing day. When the moment finally arrives and your paths cross, you will understand that heaven never forgot the prayers hidden within your heart. The companionship prepared for you will reveal itself as a blessing shaped by patience, faith, and divine love. Your journey has already been shaped by experiences that taught your heart important lessons about trust, kindness, and perseverance. Some days may have felt heavy with uncertainty, especially when companionship seemed distant or impossible. Yet, through every quiet moment, Jesus remained aware of your story and the silent hopes you carried within your spirit. Heaven never forgot those hopes, because God carefully gathers every sincere longing that rises from a faithful heart. The partner heaven is preparing for you is walking through their own path of growth and reflection. Their life has also included seasons where patience became necessary and faith became their guide. God allows both hearts to mature separately before bringing them together, because true companionship requires understanding and emotional strength. This preparation ensures that when the meeting finally happens, the connection feels calm and meaningful rather than rushed or confusing. The presence of that person will bring a sense of peace that quietly settles into your spirit. It will not feel like chaos or overwhelming uncertainty. Instead, it will feel like a gentle recognition that something deeply good has arrived in your life. As the relationship begins to grow, both hearts will discover how comforting it is to share life with someone who values the same principles of kindness and faith. Conversations will feel natural, and moments together will bring a sense of calm that strengthens trust. The bond will develop gradually, allowing respect and understanding to form a strong foundation. This peaceful growth reflects the way Jesus teaches people to love one another with sincerity and patience. Love, guided by faith, does not seek control or demand perfection. Instead, it encourages both individuals to grow, forgive, and support each other through every stage of life. If your heart believes that God is preparing a peaceful companionship filled with kindness and understanding, write 666 inches the comments. One of the beautiful signs of a relationship blessed by heaven is the presence of emotional safety. You will feel free to express your thoughts and experiences without fear of judgment or rejection. Your partner will listen with patience, valuing your voice and respecting the journey that shaped your life. This emotional safety becomes a powerful source of strength for both hearts. During moments of joy, you will celebrate together with gratitude. During moments of difficulty, you will stand beside each other with compassion and steady encouragement. The partner God is guiding toward you will appreciate the quiet strength you developed during past challenges. They will recognize the courage that carried you through uncertain seasons and admire the kindness that remained in your heart despite previous disappointments. In return, you will also notice the beauty within their character. Their patience, humility, and compassion will reveal themselves through simple actions rather than empty promises. Each day spent together will deepen your appreciation for the person God placed beside you. Heaven designs this companionship as a shared journey of growth. Both of you will encourage one another to live with integrity, generosity, and faith. Your relationship will become a place where spiritual strength continues to grow, guiding both lives toward greater peace and purpose. The connection between you will also be filled with many quiet joys that strengthen your bond. There will be evenings when you reflect on the blessings of the day, and mornings when gratitude fills your hearts for the life you are building together. These moments may appear simple to others, yet they will carry deep meaning because they are rooted in genuine love. God understands that human relationships require patience and effort. There will be times when misunderstandings appear or when stress touches your shared path. What makes this partnership special is the willingness both of you will carry to resolve challenges with calm communication and forgiveness. Instead of allowing small conflicts to create distance, you will learn how to approach them with kindness and mutual respect. This ability to grow through difficulties will strengthen your connection rather than weaken it. Jesus teaches that humility and compassion are powerful forces in every loving relationship. These qualities will guide both hearts to treat one another with gentleness, even during challenging moments. Over time, your bond will become stronger because it is built on trust and sincere care. Another beautiful aspect of the love heaven prepares is the sense of unity that develops between two faithful hearts. You will begin to understand each other's hopes and dreams with remarkable clarity. Supporting one another's goals will become a natural part of your shared life. There will be moments when you both pause to recognize how carefully God arranged the path that brought you together. Looking back at your individual journeys will reveal the quiet ways heaven protected you from connections that were not meant to last. Inside your mind is a small region, connected to achievement and abundance, once concealed within restricted research and classified documents. This newly disclosed frequency is helping people replace financial pressure with calm and balance, and God has guided you to encounter this at just the right time. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brainwave now. What once appeared as delays or disappointments will eventually look like acts of divine protection. God was guiding your steps away from emotional storms, so that your heart would be ready to receive a love built on peace. The partner heaven sends will not only share your present life, but will also help you continue growing into the person God designed you to become. Together, you will learn new lessons about patience, generosity, and faith. Your relationship will also become a light that encourages others around you. When people see the kindness and respect that shape your connection, they will recognize the beauty of love, guided by God's wisdom. Heaven rejoices when two people unite with grateful hearts and sincere intentions. Your companionship will reflect that joy in ways that bring warmth to your home and stability to your lives. The future unfolding before you includes countless shared moments of understanding, laughter, and peaceful reflection. Each new day together will become another reminder that God never forgot the hope placed inside your heart. Even now, the quiet guidance of heaven continues shaping the circumstances that will lead you toward this meeting. What may appear ordinary today is often part of a sacred design moving steadily forward. When the moment finally arrives and your lives connect, you will feel the gentle confirmation that God's timing was perfect all along. The companionship placed before you will carry the calm strength of a blessing prepared with care and love. Your heart has walked through many experiences that quietly prepared you for this kind of love. Some days carried peace, while other days required strength and endurance. Through every moment, Jesus remained close to your journey, understanding every silent hope that lived inside your spirit. Heaven does not forget the desires that come from a sincere heart that believes in love guided by faith. The partner heaven is preparing for you is also learning the meaning of patience and spiritual growth.